Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in. I'm James Tetreault with your West Ag Grain Market Update for July 19th, 2018. Well, today's biggest story here in Ontario, other than the Toronto Raptors trade, is if we can get this much needed rain over the weekend. If we get the amount of moisture that they're talking about over the weekend, this could save what is becoming a stressed crop, and at a very crucial growing point. Corn is tasseling, and beans are beginning to flower in most cases. And if we go any longer without any of this moisture, we could have the same problem we ran into this year in the wheat, which was no moisture during heading, which saw lots of below average wheat being harvested. Moving along to what we're seeing in the marketplace today, soybeans open lower, but have moved into the pluses. Corn and wheat are higher, as investors seem to be weighing the potential for large U.S. supplies, but with the declining crop conditions. The USDA in last week's WASDE report bumped soybean ending stocks to 580 million bushels, while also cutting U.S. exports by 250 million bushels, as there are no signs of the U.S. and China coming to an agreement on tariffs. However, the USDA released its weekly crop progress report, and for the second straight week has shown a decline in crop conditions for both corn and beans, with extremely hot weather emerging in key areas of the Corn Belt that include Missouri and Kansas, with temperatures reaching 110 degrees Fahrenheit. The U.S. Drought Monitor are showing those areas as being exceptionally high drought ratings, something that investors are beginning to weigh into the market. And I wonder if we could start seeing the market focus its attention more on the U.S. crop ratings and less on the U.S. trade dispute. Here in Ontario, we continue to see basis levels climb for both corn and beans, with both the Canadian dollar moving lower to about 75 cents today and export markets continuing to be aggressive in those futures months. We are currently seeing some of the highest soybean basis levels for harvest delivered to the end user in a long time, something a few growers have started to take advantage of while they have the opportunity. We could see those basis values back off if there is too much selling pressure from the grower, but at the moment, locking in a $3 plus basis delivered to the end user at harvest and waiting on those futures rallies isn't a bad strategy given today's market environment. It could change in a hurry though if China and the US patch things up, so if you have any beans left to sell for new crop, continue to look at those basis values. For new crop corn out in the April to July months, values continue to push higher for the export market, as Canada seems to be the safe bet in the world trade market today. And we can see those basis levels continue to stay strong if all things stay equal. If you look even further out to April 2020 corn, it's becoming a very attractive starting point for a lot of growers. If you're interested in getting some of that April 2020 corn done, don't hesitate to give us a shout and we can discuss where the market's at today. So with weather becoming more of a concern with traders and the potential of that affecting ending stocks, we are seeing managed money buying back into the grain market, which could be a key indicator for some bullish movement to show back up into this market. So if we continue to close higher and we continue to see technical support, be ready with your pricing orders and continue to discuss with your grain advisor a strategy that keeps you selling in profitable situations. So that's all I got for you folks today. And don't forget that the best, the biggest, the mega, the Great Ontario Yield Tour is just around the corner. So if you'd like to be involved in this great event, please contact your local Southwest Ag representative to get more information. This has been your Southwest Ag Grain Market Update. I'm James Tetreault. Happy wheat harvest for them Northern Ontario folks, and keep the swag in ag.